So did you sign anything?
Yeah, I didn't sign nothing yet, so
Did you sign anything?
What would our contract entail, anyways?
how everyone getting paid, you know,
What are we going off of?
marketing, you know, merch, everything.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah. When the time comes, we could definitely. That's definitely, something we gotta do. I don't know if. Well,
Besides the money, what would you be looking for in a contract?
Maybe like copyright stuff like that.
So like IP, like the things that you thought of.
Not necessarily the things I thought of, but you know, things we thought of amongst ourselves. You feel me? I feel like everything we do on this platform is for everyone.
You disagree?
no, I agree. Yeah, no, for sure. Intellectual property is, it's. Yeah.
Are we gonna? The mics are on.
Mike's is live.
What's a lot?
Oh, you wasn't gonna say nothing. What if I said something crazy?
It wouldn't make it.
No, actually, that's what we need. We need a little bit of that,
What's up, guys? Welcome back, Breachpoint Pod. I'm here with PD Pablo, V Live.
In the building.
What up?
How was your Thanksgiving?
Oh, me? I was actually about to big up Pete. I see Pete with the quarter zip. I mean,
That's the second time you mentioned that today. What does that mean? Like,
Oh, you not on the internet?
Nah.
You should be.
I like what he's doing. Act like you don't know what it is.
I really don't know
seem
what it
like,
is.
I'm
just wearing clothes.
clean, man. It's clean.
Thank you.
It's
Appreciate
clean.
it. You've seen it before.
No, I have, but yeah,
It's my first time seeing it.
Yeah.
I've seen that before. That's clean though.
What's up with the quarter zip thing though? What does that
Go
mean?
ahead.
Like, what does
Well, it's
it
just a
come
thing, They put down the Nike text, and now they're doing quarter zips. It's supposed to be a more professional look, more elegant,
from?
You know, it's funny. He has the bottom of the Nike Tech as it's actually
Unplanned.
That's the COVID Zoom special.
COVID Zoom special. Yeah.
This is the top party at the bottom.
Oh man, what a time! What a time to be alive! What a time to be alive!
Nah, but yeah, it's the weekend after Thanksgiving. My Thanksgiving was good, Spent some time with family. Made my rounds, for the plates. The day before Thanksgiving was actually really fun too. I went out to a little bar.
That bar was fun. I'm not gonna lie. I had a good time.
Yeah. Oh, you went too?
Yeah, Plum Plow and Cash.
Yeah. If you don't know what a ball is, it's basically a Haitian ball. Dancing. They had 2 live bands. Really, really fun stuff.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like Haitian music live should be its own genre. It's 2 different vibes. Hearing it on the radio and seeing the whole band perform, completely different.
You're just watching to see how things translate in the open. That's crazy. Yo, people find their wives and husbands within those settings. You know what I mean?
Do they? Do you know anybody that's done that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
A couple of people.
Hey.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of finding your wives and the husbands, how do you feel about, if you're not there and your shawty goes dancing and everything, would you feel some type of way, or is it just a dance?
We can dive right into
We're
it.
going right into it.
Yeah.
Go ahead, bud.
Is it just a dance, or does it matter the type of dance?
Well, you want me to answer? So I'm Haitian,
Yes.
right? And Haitian culture, we got compa.
You gonna let you go plug it?
Me personally, I don't go dancing often, so it's not something I do like on a regular. I know people that do go, to these events on the regular, and this is something that they actually enjoy doing, and they enjoy partaking in these dances in the very close proximity, the one leg up, hugging the, the all that. So to each his own. But me personally, since I'm not that I don't enjoy it, but I just don't indulge as often or as frequent as other people do. I would like for my partner to at least be on the same page as I am with that, to not be in those spots so often and be doing those things. Because
let's talk about the times where she is there.
I just think it's an intimate thing, right? It's an intimate thing. Those dances, not to say every single dance like that is intimate, but it can get very intimate. You're really close to the person. You can smell what they have for lunch.
Not what they're wearing as a perfume or cologne. Just
some of them wearing perfume, some of them not. Some people take care of themselves, and then others you could tell that they don't. Some are sweating profusely. There's a lot that goes into a little compa dance when you got them right here. You got them right here, like you feel me?
Up close.
Now you feeling their body. You feeling if they in the gym or not. You feeling if they pro fork. You feel me? You feeling all that. So like it's a close proximity thing. It's a very vulnerable, intimate thing. So no, I don't necessarily want my girl in those spots doing that all the time. Like some of the stuff I seen on Wednesday, boy, I tell you.
What you see?
Some of the stuff I seen on Wednesday, bro.
What you see Wednesday?
Yo, I just see, I don't mean to I don't mean to hijack the show right now and talk about these things, but I seen some stuff like questionable. I'm like, wait, don't you gotta? It looks very, very intimate, very affectionate,
very single-ish.
Very single-ish, moving single, and I just don't want that for myself. Hey, if that's what they like, I love that for them. I wouldn't love that for myself or my partner. Hypothetically speaking,
Hypothetically,
of course.
Yeah.
These are all hypotheticals.
Gotta love hypotheticals.
I love the way, how was everybody's Thanksgiving? I said one thing, niggas said, fuck that. What you gonna do if your girl's in the spot dancing on niggas?
We're gonna get right to it.
He was talking about the bottle. That's what was going on in the bottle. Let's not act like that's not what goes on in the bottle.
Okay, so what was your experience? You were there. You were there as well. So.
Yeah, I had a good time there. We had a section with 11 people. We was drinking. I had a good time. I was dancing with a lot of people, and it's funny. When I dance compa, bro, it's just a dance. I'm not even trying to talk to nobody. It's just I'm dancing with you, and then, I go about my business.
Every single time?
Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I'll stay for entertaining the conversation, but other times, no. I just keep it pushing. Not everyone you need to talk to. Sometimes the dancing does all the talking for you.
That's a great answer.
That is a good answer. Also, I'm not done though. What determines if you're gonna entertain a conversation with the person afterwards? Because is it based on how they dance? Is it based on how they look? Is it based on how they smell? How they feel? Is there a certain look?
All of that. All of that. Everything has to align in the stars, and from there,
in the stars.
Everything has to align.
Yo,
for
Pete, that's your man.
Everything has to align for him. In the stars, man.
And I'm not shallow. If someone tries to talk to me, I'll entertain the conversation, but it all depends, how far the conversation goes.
Yeah. So, just to stay here on these dances, and you could be honest. Who's initiating most of these dances? Is it you or the women coming up to you? I know you. I've seen you in action before.
Are you talking about Wednesday particularly or in general?
Wednesday in particular, and then just in general, both.
I like taking initiative, but on Wednesday, there was a couple people that came up to me and wanted to dance with me.
Did you know them already?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Does that count?
Does it?
I don't think so.
You don't think? Yeah, it kind of.
You're already comfortable with that person. I don't think you should.
You asked me a question.
Yeah, I mean, true,
Okay.
true, but along the lines of, hey, I don't know this person, and we're just catching a vibe right now.
Yeah. Well, I know Pete, you weren't there.
Yeah, I wasn't there.
But tell us how your Thanksgiving was, and tell us keep that brief, and then tell us your thoughts on
Keep that brief. I mean, my Thanksgiving was all right. We didn't really do too much. Small, little, intimate setting with the family. Grandma cooked. Uncle came through with his girl and his daughter, and we just ate. We didn't really do too much. I mean, of course, we're waiting for the food to be done. We didn't eat until like 6 p.m., 5 p.m. or so.
Oh, that's early.
Is that
That's
early?
early. What, for Haitians?
Last year we ate earlier than that.
That's early for Haitians,
Man, I got interracial family, so the first year they came and started doing Thanksgiving at 3:00, I see them cutting the turkey eating by themselves. The Haitian people didn't pull up until like 8:00 with the D John.
Yeah.
So they ate already, and then we pulled up late. But now, 7:00, that's when everyone eats now.
Okay, like a happy middle.
Yeah, they know what it is now. They adjusted.
Yeah, 6, 5, 6. That's pretty. I mean, in my experience, I'm Haitian, so we didn't eat till 8:39, like something crazy.
Yeah, I ended up taking a couple of naps, just waiting for everybody to be finished. But
Did you have a Friendsgiving? Did you go to any Friendsgiving this year?
Nah, I stayed in the house. I don't ever do that.
You never went to a Friendsgiving?
Nah.
By choice or just?
You didn't get invited? You didn't host?
Oh yeah, either by choice or I'm not going anywhere. Yeah, no one invited me to none of that stuff. Yeah, I don't really have many friends. I don't.
So, you said grandma cooked.
Yeah. No, Vlad, I can't cook. I just waited. I waited around waiting for the food like I'm entitled.
That's not what I was going to ask. That's not even what I was going to ask. I was going to say, y'all let grandma cook the whole thing, the whole Thanksgiving meal?
Grandma wasn't going to let nobody else touch that kitchen.
Oh, word, okay.
So know what Haitian grandmas, brother?
Yeah, but what about the people that don't live in grandma's house? Their stove's still working.
Yeah. I'm just like, I can't let grandma cook everything. Like, that's not OD.
Grandma wasn't going to let anybody touch that.
It depends, because grandmas do be, and I let grandma rock.
Well, what are you going to do to alleviate grandma's duties, nigga?
Say, this is really good. Yeah, like, this is really good. Thank you. Appreciate the dinner. You did well. We love you.
Nah.
There's not much you can do. Certain things you got to realize when it's time to get out the way.
At what point do we start taking the mantle? At what point do we start doing the cooking?
Honestly, we should be starting to do it now. We're that age. We're pushing 30.
Come on, bro.
Some people are already 30.
Some people have families at 30.
Some people have families right now.
Yes, you feel me? So it's like,
I've been wanting to try to learn how to cook, man. It just doesn't fall.
Stop trying to learn and just do it. Just do it. All of this is trial and error.
You got too many things at your disposal. And don't think I forgot about the ball either. I don't want you to think that I forgot. I didn't forget for a second that you didn't answer.
I wasn't there.
Okay, I'm just saying. we didn't forget both.
You want him to answer?
No, hold on. No, I'm just saying we didn't forget. But you got TikTok and stuff at your disposal. You got YouTube if you want to learn how to cook, bro.
I learned a couple of things off of TikTok. Like, I got my salmon recipe from there.
Word?
Yeah, I mess with some salmon. It's not traditionally Haitian type food.
It don't have to be, as long as it's edible.
Yeah, of course. I'm not eating cardboard.
Is it like a honey, like a sweet?
Nah,
like a sweet glaze?
That's too basic.
My bad.
It's too basic.
Excuse me.
You just say you didn't know how to
Yeah, I'm
cook
about to say.
Excuse me. I mean, when you're looking at these recipes, you expect for it to be like some type of honey lemon type of thing. I mean, I love honey and lemon chicken, but you expect for it to have like either honey or lemon inside of it.
Okay, Chef Boyardee.
Boyardee, man. Boyardee. I'll mess up some salmon.
Yeah.
In a good way.
Salmon's not hard to prepare though.
Thanks, Vlad. Just diminished my whole shit.
You just shit on me. I said, is it like a sweet glaze? Nah, that's too easy.
Oh yeah,
that's too basic.
Touche.
Nah, but yeah, man. Back to the question. I answered. He answered. Basic, right? Did you? Yeah. You were keeping it real surface level with your answer.
What the hell you want me to say?
No, but I just wanted you to give some detail.
As to what? What details?
He wanted you to get some details.
What details?
What
do you
details
want,
do you
bro?
want to give?
Yeah, I'm just saying, man.
What exactly are you trying?
I'm just fetching for a clip.
But what exactly
you
you
got
trying
me.
to ask
You got me. Oh, like what exactly was the question?
Well, I know you had answered something about your, like, hypothetically, your girl should, respect within the spot.
Yeah, so basically, I think Roby asked, like, how do you feel about that? Your girl, hypothetical, going to the spot, dancing compa. You know how it is. It's close. Plogue. Oh boy.
Uh, my go?
Your go. Floor's all yours.
All right. Well, I'm not too crazy about it. I don't dance when I go to parties. Like, I'm like,
No?
I'm like a wall hugger, major wall hugger. I don't really do the party thing, to be honest. But when I do go, I'm not on the dance floor, dancing, doing
Not even
stuff.
for like the cha-cha slide. None of that.
Nah. I stay away from all of that stuff.
You have no rhythm, or
I have great rhythm. Like, I know how to, like, dance, but I'm not gonna, like, go dance. It's just weird.
It
It's
sounds
weird.
like you're contradicted. So when do you practice?
No, like, I mean, I grew up, like, dancing. Like, I know how to dance. I know how to put something together.
you
But
say you grew up dancing?
I grew up dancing.
Like what kind of dancing?
All types. This is, like, facts. Like, legit.
No,
Like, you could ask family members and all that.
I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna ask the source.
So
Yeah, like freestyling and
What-
stuff like
what-
that.
you know how to break dance?
I knew how to break dance. I mean, I can't do none of the crazy stuff I used to do
So
before.
so at what point did you, shy away from that? What happened? Did
Got
you
a
like
little-
fall or something?
Nah, I got a little older, and you start to feel like you're looking foolish out the regular stuff.
I never feel like I'm feeling foolish while I'm dancing.
Yeah.
Did you trip over yourself or something?
Nah, I didn't trip. I didn't do like. It's just like, I don't really. It's that fear of, like, people and stuff like that. What people might think of you and
Oh,
stuff.
you're
like
in
that.
your head.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stuff. We already established that. Doing better with that though. But yeah. To the question, what?
No, I was gonna say, objectively speaking, do you think you're a good dancer?
Yeah.
Has anybody confirmed?
Yeah.
Who? And not family members. And not your girl.
Well, I did a couple, like, ballroom dances in my past.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
I had a dance partner and whatnot. I don't know if I should say the name because
You don't have to say
You don't have to
somebody's
say the
watching.
name.
But
You don't have to say the name. Ballroom dancing, like what?
A waltz.
yeah, I did a couple of things like that.
I never knew that about you.
Well, there's a lot you don't know about me, man.
Is there?
Yeah.
I know a lot about you as well.
It's crazy when we go out to these parties and everything. There's a lot of dances that people are just not doing. You see that niggas is hugging the wall, niggas is doing the cha-cha slides or whatever up and coming song that's out, but you don't hear no slow jams in the spot where niggas is, dancing.
We are far removed from those times, bro.
No, we're not. It's just we're not going to those types of functions. Those functions are still happening.
Where though? Like,
You gotta
certainly
look
not
you
in
got-
our
you gotta
vicinity.
look for it.
Okay, DJ, give me a slow jam song right now.
You Got It Bad, Usher.
People are on the dance floor.
People on dance floor, what? Like dancing to that, like slow?
Yeah.
Are they? Or did you just make
I-
that up? That sounds like more,
How do you dance to that song?
that sounds just more like a sing along where you got it.
Yeah,
Where you
that's
just
like a
sing
sing-along
along.
type
Okay,
I don't-
okay. But what if you're in a wedding? Does it matter where that song is being played? Because you could play that song in the club and the wedding. It's two different vibes. People will probably start dancing.
In the wedding, man, people are not really slow dancing to that. They're
Yeah,
probably listening to, like, Ed Sheeran, that Perfect song. Or
I
something
think like the couple that's getting married will dance to a song. You feel me? I could definitely see that, and it's like a slow dance. But yeah, like Peace out. I don't really. But again, I haven't really been to too many weddings, so I don't really know. But I don't know. That's a good question. Like, how many? Like, who's really slow dancing anymore?
Nobody's really slow dancing.
Yeah.
And there's people. There's people that listen to jazz.
No,
You
for
feel me?
sure. Yeah.
You
Okay.
feel me?
Yeah.
Like you just gotta find
You're
that
right.
party.
Yeah, we're just not. But that's just not.
You're not in tune with it. I'm not in tune with it.
That's
either,
not a
but-
demo. That's not a demo for real, bro. That's not what we're looking for. You
What-
going
what do-
slow
what are you
dance?
looking
What
for?
you gonna
What-
go
what-
do in a slow dance? What are you gonna do?
Slow dance, the fuck?
You could slow dance?
Yeah, I could slow dance.
I believe you.
Man, have you ever slow danced?
Why would I say I could slow dance if I had never?
I don't know because Pete saying that he could dance. I never seen him dance. So
I could dance.
okay,
I could dance. Can you dance?
I'm alright. I'm alright. Yo, hold on. No, I'm not done with this guy over there. Where did you slow dance at? When was the last time you slow danced, huh?
It's been a while. It's been a while. Slow dance. I mean, I could slow wine. No.
I got him. I knew it. You see, I got him. We got him. We got him. We got him.
A slow wine is slow dance. It's not
I knew he was being a fraud, yo. Look at this guy, yo. I know how to slow wine. Slow wine for me. TikTok for me. Yo, this guy's crazy. Yo, y'all movies, yo.
I could slow wine.
Slow wine.
That's crazy.
Oh, man.
like a waltz. I ain't never do nothing like that. You caught me off guard with that.
Yeah.
This guy said ballroom dancing, bro. Yo, pictures here didn't happen, man. I've been letting too much shit fly on this podcast, man.
Long time ago.
Did you guys go Black Friday shopping?
Nah.
Is that still a thing for real?
Yeah, bro. I seen a line at Woodbury Commons. Like, it was going crazy at the Nike store.
It's just another excuse for us to go spend. And us being black, like, our demographic probably spends the most per, like...
Large majority.
Yeah, majority.
Big percentage.
Yeah.
Of just being
and
consumers.
It's a terrible mindset because... we basically go out and get stuff that we don't need. It's not necessity. It's just wants.
It's not all the time we don't need it. Sometimes we need it.
Yeah.
Like some people.
Oh, like we got to be in Nike. We need that.
Maybe not the brand, but the material. I mean, the equipment or whatever it is. We might need it. Like some people will go get a laptop. Someone get a new phone. Like there's shit that people need for real. So it doesn't have to be that brand.
So we need a new phone?
If your phone's broken, you need a new phone. Okay,
but then if your phone's broken, why are we waiting until Black Friday to get a new phone?
Because I know I'm going to get a deal on Black Friday.
So you've been surviving you've been surviving since before Black Friday with this phone that you've had before, but now all of a sudden Black Friday comes around, you need a new phone?
Yeah.
Are you happy with the deals that you get on Black Friday?
I don't go Black Friday shopping.
Oh. Yeah.
And that's another thing, with us, like we're so materialistic that we buy things in excess, like
keeping up with the Joneses.
Yeah, do we really need some of these things that we go and purchase?
Like what? Give me an example.
Clothes.
The new tech.
Just came definitely out. New tech. That's a big one.
I think you need clothes.
Yeah, but
maybe not like the
designer
high fashion, but you need clothes.
You need clothes, but I'm saying so many pieces. Like, how many articles of clothing does one really need? Is what I'm saying.
If you're a fly person, you need a lot.
If you're a fly person, you have a lot and you want a lot. But let's not muddy up what a necessity and a need is, because that's a very concrete definition of a thing that's not up for interpretation. I think a lot of times it's like when some people use the word, oh, that's facts. That's an opinion, buddy. That's not a fact. Like these words mean things. So like a person having a lot of clothes because they're flies, that's not a need. You don't need all these clothes. You have all these clothes, and that's why we're labeled you fly, or you know how to put it together well. But I don't think you need all these clothes. Like, it's not a necessity. It's not a matter of survival. It's not a matter of, like livelihood.
So you're just fine with like basic needs being met?
That's not what I'm saying.
No, that's what I'm asking.
I mean,
you don't see the point in like splurging a little bit on yourself as long as the basic necessities are met.
No, I think you should live within your means, and if you can afford some luxuries beyond your basic necessities, why not? I just think a lot of people are stretching themselves thin or living above their means to go out Black Friday shopping, to go out and get the latest gear, the latest tech, and it's not even. It's just not a sound financial move, is what I'm saying. You know, and sometimes we try to disguise it as we need it, but in reality, I don't think we do. That's all I'm saying. You guys know me. Like I like to buy some nice stuff. Like who does? Like, I mean, well, I can't say who doesn't, but I can only speak for myself. I do. I do indulge in buying multiple pieces of something that I don't necessarily need. But I know that I'm a part of that population that I'm speaking of right now. That I'm trying to criticize.
Thank you. I was gonna call you out, but
like I am. It's true. It's true.
I had to shift my perspective on it a little bit, throughout the years. I used to partake in this Black Friday stuff, to be honest, just go get that.
You used to be online?
Either online or in the store with family members. I had to get that game or whatever. But, now that I'm older, I had to shift my perspective on it because now it's not even about the money that's going into it. I think along the lines of, how long did it take me to make this money to even go, purchase that thing? A lot of the time, you're not, like, for example, something could cost like $300. You think you paid $300 for it and it's all cool. Me, the way I think is, how long did it take me to make $300 to even afford it? You understand what I'm trying to say? Mm-hmm. You're not paying with monetary value. You're paying with like the time it took to make and then make that purchase. Mm-hmm. So thinking that way just stopped me from making all these impulse buys and stuff like that.
That's a good mindset to have. You think of basically, not just what you're spending, but almost like an opportunity cost.
Yeah.
Type of thing. But back to you not shopping on Black Friday. You sure you stopped because of that and not because niggas was like taking shit from you in the stores and shit? Like, look at this little nigga. Give me this nigga. Black Friday shopping get a little rowdy in there.
Once upon a time it was like that, but people have like calmed down nowadays. I'm not saying that that's ever happened to me. I don't think so.
Niggas is fighting over that last P5. Like,
P5? Nah, I didn't get
fighting
my
over
P5.
a TV.
I didn't get my P5 on a Black Friday, dude. I paid for it marked up price.
Really? Oh, when it first came out.
When it first came out, I shut out twice too, because I had bought mine and I had gifted one of my boys one of them.
Oh, that's what's up.
Oh, damn. Santa Claus.
For the time, it was his birthday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Couldn't find it in stores. So,
with that being said, are you guys ready for this Christmas spirit? Are you guys feeling all the... to be honest with you, I don't like that Christmas music. Like, I'm not into like the holidays. I feel like all these holidays are pagan holidays to me. So.
Oh, okay. Wait, hold on. Do you not like the music, or do you not like the whole holiday, the idea of certain holidays and the culture behind it?
Maybe it's how I was raised, but I was never like into them. And I know people are, all gassed up and ready for the holidays, but to me, it's just like a regular day.
I'm fine with holidays. It's just, I don't like it being an excuse for, gathering together with your loved ones. I feel like you should always like want to be around your loved ones and have your people around you. There shouldn't be a reason why I'm hitting up my cousin I haven't spoken to all year. Like, I should just want to talk to you understand? I should want to speak to my cousin and not wait till this day where we all just speak to each other again, everything is cool, and then we go back to not talking and not hanging out. Mm-hmm. I feel like, that's what I really don't like about holidays.
Mm.
But, well, isn't that more of a personal problem as far as why aren't you?
I mean, that's my point. Like, why aren't we? Why do we have to wait for it to be a Thanksgiving or a Christmas to even reach out and find out what the hell has been going on? There are cases where I found out, like, for example, one of my boys, there are cases that I found out that he nearly, like, died due to some, like, health risk. Jeez. And if it wasn't for me reaching out on a holiday,
you would have never known.
I would have never known, type of thing. So that's where I don't really like this holiday stuff.
Okay, so there's a lot of... I hear what you're saying, and I do agree. But also, people have lives. Whether it be distance or just your daily life. Some people are just messed up out here too, bro. Can't like struggling to pay bills. You feel me? Fighting daily, for whatever, stressing. So like, there's a lot of things that are going on behind the scenes that we may not see, and people aren't necessarily rushing to go hang out with you, like to chop it up if they're struggling, if they're fighting for their lives. So I kind of see both sides, and I do feel you because family we should keep family close, and I don't even want to say just family, but your loved ones.
Loved ones,
Because,
yeah.
like just because they're your family doesn't necessarily mean that you want to be around them or you have a good relationship with them. But loved ones, you should look to, connect with more often. But I just do think that life gets in the way of that, and sometimes it's not just as easy as it sounds to just link up and hang out. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, not like an everyday type thing. Like, just I gotta speak to you every day. For example, we don't even speak every day.
No, not at all. I wouldn't want to speak to you every day.
Yeah, true that. But it's just like we shouldn't have to like wait till we're in the spirit of things to even reach out. You know what I mean? We shouldn't have to wait for it to be like a 4th of July or Thanksgiving or St. Patrick's Day type of thing to even be like, yo, what you been up to? Yo, all of that stuff. I don't like that stuff. I don't like that stuff. I don't like it.
Back to the point with you and your buddy that you heard was having a health complications. Is that his fault for not disclosing it, or should that be on you for not reaching out and staying in touch? Like who? And I don't even want to say like who's to blame, but like what? How do we remedy that? And what?
Well, what if shit's going on? He's not thinking about to hit you up with that problem.
You feel me?
Like, I'm not the type of person, if I'm in trouble, I want everyone to know what's going on. Like,
yeah, I understand people don't want to like burden you with their problems, but in the case that I'm speaking of, like, this was like one of the friends, one of the individuals I used to like speak with every day, day in, day out, just speak to every day. And then as we get older, we find ourselves with other priorities, other obligations, and it's like you fall off. And then yes, you're going through problems as well, but there's people that are going to even more severe problems. So I feel like there's a level of empathy you should share with them. And yeah, but
so you mentioned how you don't like certain holidays because they're pagan.
I just feel like, it's just like another day for me. If I'm being honest, it's a day off.
It's just a day off?
It's a day off for me.
So
where does that come from?
It's just my family doesn't really celebrate those holidays, so I'm not the type of person to be excited for it. Like, I know some people go crazy for Christmas. They can't wait. They do these big I don't even get a tree sometimes. Like,
okay, what about Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving? I like Thanksgiving. I'm not gonna lie. I like Thanksgiving, but it's not because it's Thanksgiving. I just like the fact that I'm around all my people and there's food. We're being into.
There it is.
It's like a party.
Yeah, there it is.
You feel me? It's not like, Thanksgiving. Like, I'm excited to eat turkey. That's not what it is. I just get to be around my people. That's how I see it.
Are you gonna still feel that way? Lord willing, if you want and if you do, get a family of your own. Are you gonna how are you gonna approach that? Like, when it comes to Thanksgiving, when it comes to Christmas, your kids, there's a lot of propaganda. So your kids are seeing all this Christmas stuff. I'm not saying just because they're seeing it, you have to necessarily move a certain way, but how are you approaching that?
I don't know. I honestly don't know yet. And it also depends on my partner. What if my partner is big into all that? I'll make some compromises, but as for me, I don't know.
Interesting. Pete, how do you feel about that?
I know I'm gonna do things a little bit different than how I was brought up.
How were you brought up? Like,
I mean, yeah, of course, family always did their best to, make stuff happen for me, whenever they could. But me being, let's say if I'm in that particular position myself, I got the kids and I'm gonna make sure I do everything in my power to give them some of the things I didn't have as a kid.
So we're doing Christmas gifts?
We're doing Christmas gifts. We're doing, dress up, tea time, all that stuff. We're doing that, bro.
You said
It's a
tea
tea
time?
time?
Yeah, with my daughter. With my daughter. Yeah.
Okay.
You gonna let her paint your nails too?
If that's what my daughter wants to do, we're doing
Man,
it.
what a
It
stand-up
doesn't-
guy.
Okay.
I mean,
You heard it here. You heard it here.
That's what it is.
Do you let her do your makeup?
huh? I mean, makeup is probably where I draw the line. And I don't want my nails painted either.
Okay,
So
cool.
Shut him up.
Since we're here, I actually like this, and we're in the hypothetical land. Okay, Lord willing, you have kids, and I don't think I ever asked you guys this. Do you guys mind your kids going public school, or you guys more so private school leaning? Like, how do you guys feel about that? Being that we're all public school kids.
There's good public schools, so it all depends where I live. So if I live in a good area where the public school is valid, they go to public school.
Mm-hmm.
If I live in an area where it's not good, they go into private. That's it.
Okay.
Ideally, I would want to put my kids in private school. Coming from public school, I feel like some of the teachers, and not all, but some, didn't really care about the students and the curriculum. They were just there just to be there.
You think they care in public school?
There were some teachers that they really did care for the kids. They wasn't just there to just collect their paycheck. There are teachers that I know that were just there to collect their paycheck. They didn't really care about how or what happened to the kid. There are some public school teachers that were very beneficial to me and some of the other peers that I know.
Facts. I actually know some now that are now teachers themselves. People that I've not necessarily grown up. Yeah, some people I've grown up with, but also a couple older folks too. They're actually teachers now, and it's like they're looking to make a change. They're actually looking to be the change that they wanted to see when they were younger. So I think not no cliche or corny shit, but it kind of does start with us. We kind of have to be. We gotta be involved. We have to join the PTA and rally for these changes and rally for these people to care. Because honestly speaking, I kind of feel for the public school teachers, because it's a lot of these parents send their kids to school and they don't really care, and then you have these kids acting out and the teachers can't get through to them because they won't even listen to their parents. So how in the world do you expect them to come here for 8 hours and listen to the teachers? So then it just seems like the teachers are kind of giving up, but it's almost to a point where they're exhausted and they kind of.
But what does that have to do with public school versus private school?
Well, for private school, yeah, I feel like, of course, you're going to pay for private school, but I feel like there's some level of, hey, I really care about this kid's upbringing. I really care about what direction you want to go to in life. And
I just think private school, you're paying for it.
Yeah, you're paying for it.
So I think it's a little different. And they could have the discretion, listen, your kid is acting out. They could kick him out of the school, and you could kick him out of public school too. But it's it's just not quite the same. It's more so a privilege and a luxury to go to the school. We don't almost we're not obligated to deal with your kid. If your kid is acting out, you're kind of put to the fire of making sure your kid behaves in a way. Almost I've heard of kids getting kicked out of private school for not adhering to. Well, maybe not kicked out, but disciplined for not adhering to the uniform policy, or just whatever the case, So I think it's a little more strict.
So you want them to go to school at a private school because it's more strict and there's more rules? Is that why?
That's
For me, I feel like it would be more so the curriculum. Think about public school. We're all learning the same thing that really didn't get us to where we wanted to be.
What are they learning at the private school?
Different stuff, bro. Financial intelligence, all of that stuff. That's a major key thing that was missing in public school.
Are they teaching that in private?
Any of y'all that went to private school, please comment below what you learned that is different than public school, please.
But why are you so? I feel like you're against everything we're saying right now. Why are you so against it?
Private school?
Well, yeah.
I feel like private school is the same thing. You just paying for it. Unless it's a bad school, unless it's a bad public school.
Well, this is my thing, and I'm not mad at what you just said. He's right because there's some really stellar public schools and public districts. I think the only difference, and I'm not advocating for private or public. If I could, I'm homeschooling my kids. You know, if I have the means to and the facilities to,
Mhm.
you know, I just think that private schools, if it's a good private school, they may have more resources and funding. So your child might be better off in terms of having the system around them for them to excel. Like if it's a good private school, they want their kids to excel because it looks good on them. You know,
Mhm.
it's more so like a reputation thing. It's more so, you know, like
It's like a status.
exactly. So public schools, I don't think they hold the same prestige, and I don't think it's that same drive to look a certain way because at the end of the day, it's a public school. It's gonna get funding no matter what. You know, but private school, they kind of rely on the
Your
parents. They
dollar.
rely on They rely on donations, word of mouth. They rely on all those things. So it's like I think they put an expectation on their faculty and their teachers to basically want their students to succeed and excel. So I think that's the only, in my opinion, my humble opinion. I never been to private school, so I don't know. I might be just saying horse shit. It might be trash. I don't know, but
You know, I went to a private school in college, so it may be a little different, but
It sounds super different to me.
it felt like a regular college to me. I ain't feel nothing different.
I get there where it would be a status symbol because it's like you're already like in transitioning into your adulthood. I'm talking about the people that would like really give a crap about your kid at a young age. And you said something. I know I'm jumping right now, but you said something about homeschool.
yeah,
Why?
huh?
Like you would put your
Because
kids.
this is my thing, and this is basically why I even introduced the whole topic of schooling, because there's a lot of propaganda and there's a lot of teachings and things that these schools will teach your child that you may not want them to teach them, or you may want to teach them properly, because a lot of things been whitewashed, a lot of history been altered, a lot of history isn't spoken from an objective viewpoint. So they're teaching my kid about Christopher Columbus discovering the Americas. What? No. You feel me? There's just a lot of things that it's just, if you let them, they'll run with it. Like in 15, 20 years from now, they might say Donald Trump was like this, you feel me, this fly nigga that, you feel me, gave niggas stimuluses when the economy when there was a pandemic, Donald Trump gave niggas money.
Got it.
But we were here, we knew what happened, you feel me? But they could twist it and they could spin it. So it's almost like you know, I'll teach and then curriculum too. Like you said, back to the curriculum, like Genghis Khan, who cares?
Yeah.
Like, how do I file my taxes? Like,
Yeah,
what's
yeah.
a Roth IRA? How do I invest my money so I can get the best return? What do I care about? Like, I'm sorry, Genghis Khan caught it straight, but you feel me? It's like, come on.
But yeah, 100. Sorry, Robert. Sorry, 100% though. But wouldn't you want to, you know, have your kids have that opportunity regardless? Wouldn't you want them like source out that information for themselves, what's true, what's not true, versus, you know, keeping them confined within the homeschooling world?
No, for sure. For sure.
Because I feel like young kids, especially, you know, coming up for, let's say, give me an age. Give me an
2.
age. 2? No,
That's really
school
young.
age. School age. All right, let's say like 5 to 10.
Okay.
I feel like you are depriving.
Of the social.
Exactly.
aspect. Okay,
Oh,
I get
well,
that. But
just because you're homeschool doesn't mean you can't play sports.
and that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say, like, there's other things they could get the social aspects from, because like they can go, like you said, sports, clubs, Boy Scout, Girl Scout. There's so many other avenues where they can socialize without it being in a school setting where they're all following the same curriculum, where some students are understanding the material, some students aren't. You have some students just acting out. Some students get no love at home. They come to school and just bugging. Like, that's kind of, I feel like, in my opinion, and I was there. I was in public school, so I've seen this firsthand. It takes away from your learning experience. It takes away from what the teachers could really provide for you, because if the teachers are over here worried about Ryan fucking bugging, jumping off the table, how in the world are they going to, like, do their job properly, you know? Like, now the teacher's stressed out. Now the teacher's trying to find a way to, You
The
know,
teachers be kicking them out the room.
teachers be kicking them out the room, but does that really solve the issue?
For the rest of the class, yes.
Okay, but then all right, but then now, like, you know, like
Brian got to figure it out.
I don't know, man. I hear what you're saying because I like that. That is a real concern. Of course, these are hypotheticals. I don't have
Kids need connections.
Kids
bro.
definitely need connection, but I just think like homeschool. I don't think that's a terrible idea, bro. Like think about it, homeschool for and peep. You have 1 or 2 kids. School does not need to be 8 hours of all this nonsense. You get the core subjects and you get core teachings, core curricular, good stuff that they actually could use in their daily lives when they're adults and teach them instead of all the there's a lot of fluff in my opinion.
But you know what? They're trying to make that 8 hours because when they're done with schools, you need to go work for 8 hours. It's kind of like a system to where you.
To my point exactly, they're basically trying to, like program you to get used to this 8-hour
A nation of workers instead of
yeah,
nation of free thinkers.
like I don't think
Yeah.
getting a homeschool is a terrible idea. It needs to be done right, I believe, and it needs to be planned properly, but I don't think that's completely off the table for me.
Who's doing the homeschooling? It would be you as the parent.
And that's why I say if I have the means and the facilities to do so, because if
I mean, you could hire a teacher. To
hire
come
a
to your
teacher,
crib.
that's what I'm saying. There's so many different avenues you can go about it as long as you could, you can. It's
Yo,
it's
but
feasible.
aren't you afraid, or are you like taken back by like your kid just knowing like one perspective in life, and it's just this person that's in front of them daily, just teaching
Not
them
to switch
something,
up
and
the
that's
teacher.
versus being out there by themselves to figure it out on their own.
I think when you think of homeschooling, you're the way you're phrasing is almost like
It
you're
sounds like
saying,
he's in a cage.
yeah,
in the
yeah,
basement.
like all right, you can come out now.
No, but you only like your tunnel vision. This is homeschooling right here versus, because is homeschooling really going to prepare you for all of this?
Okay, but Pete,
Bro, the kid's not gonna stay inside. Bro.
Yes.
The kid has a life.
It's not about staying inside. I'm teaching you your worldview right now. I'm teaching you. This is me teaching you everything that I feel I should teach you.
Perfect.
Versus,
I like what you're saying. Me as his parent that has seen a lot of bullshit, that knows what comes with the public school. You go to that public school, you got Raphael that
On that.
I'm not talking about anybody in particular. I'm just using names, yo.
He used 2 names of people.
Yeah, he
bro.
said, "Oh, nah." Okay, you got Billy Badass that found his dad's porn stash, and now he's going to school. Hey, look at this thing. You got all sorts of shit that you're exposed to when you go to public school. So
Selling
I get
drugs
what
in
you're
the
saying.
bathroom.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Oh, you close your. He's a damn kid. Protect his innocence. I think like that's important too. Like, why do we feel that kids need to be exposed to other ruthless, lawless kids? Like, your mom's a crackhead. Keep that damn kid away from my kid, bro. I do not need him next to my kid. I'm good.
no, because there's a level of, hey, I see this is happening. I'm not gonna do this, or I'm not gonna pass this on.
Or how about the kid that
Let me
doesn't
do
have that?
this.
Oh yes, look at what Billy's doing. Billy, you smoking weed? Oh, Billy, what is that? Like, there's that too, bro. I've seen both sides. Don't get me wrong, because I was there. I was in public school, so I've seen kids that stay away from that, and I've seen kids that go towards that. So,
I thought he was about to point to himself.
I was waiting for it.
I waited for him to point to himself twice.
so it's like I've seen both sides, but I do hear what you're saying because, if you're homeschooled, yeah, you're not exposed to some of the things that you would see when you're in school, and I get that. Like, but I don't think that's the worst thing necessarily. And homeschool maybe to a certain age too, maybe like, or maybe even after a certain age. I don't know. It's tough. Just hypotheticals. I don't know. I didn't really think too much into it. It was just.
No, but there's a great conversation in there, and I feel like the notion that we just keep making it be about is we're just exposing our kids to like the bad instead of the good. Like, the good being for me is, hey, you could figure out where your community is. You could figure out the connections you need to make. You could figure out what you want to take from something and leave the rest, versus just being in a, we'll use confined space
But I feel like they could do it in both scenarios. In both scenarios, there's always going to be good and bad, honestly.
Well, yeah, homeschooling, you're the only focused. You're the only focus, basically.
Mm-hmm. But what if you're homeschooling and you have siblings? They're learning the same shit as you.
Yeah, but
Now you're not by yourself.
your siblings are not always going to be there. Sometimes you might want to speak to people that are not your siblings, and you have nobody to talk to.
Then you got that. That's when you have the extracurricular things. You have Boy Scout. You have soccer practice. You have
Building the community.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. You don't need. You could do that outside of a traditional school system. Is what I'm saying basically. No, you don't agree.
So do we need it?
Do we need what?
Do we need public schooling or private schooling if we
We-
could all just
no,
be the way we want to be?
Those
No.
are just options.
No, we need public school because not everyone has the affordability to teach their kids at home. You got some people that are working all day. And to my point, and it's not, I'm sorry that it has to be phrased this way, but we have some students where their parents are never home. These kids are essentially raising themselves to a certain extent.
Yeah, latchkey
So-
kids.
Uh-huh.
Latchkey kids.
Exactly, latchkey kids. So it's like to a certain point, like, do you want that kid influencing your kid?
It depends if he's a good influence.
Oh, you think a latchkey kid?
That's the first time I
TV
ever
dinners.
heard that.
TV dinners is a good influence.
That's the first time I heard
Listen to
that
NBA
phrase.
YoungBoy.
I feel like we're going into the bad again. Like, why does it have to be all of that? Why can't you just be, hey, I have a sense of being independent and I could
Can
like.
you listen to Coldplay?
Oh my god, he could listen to Coldplay.
He could
but
listen to Coldplay.
Why are we stripping the kid of being a kid? Why does he have to fend for himself? Why does he have to look after himself at 7 years old, bro?
Because that's a grown man.
But why though? I don't want my kid in survival mode. That's survival mode. Why do I want my kid to know what it feels like to fend for himself? No, your dad's home. You got a father and you got a mother at home, bro. Like,
What if you're not home?
if I'm not home, I'm gonna make sure my kid's straight somehow, some way, bro. And if I can't be home, I'm gonna make sure that he's with family, that he's with some. He's not gonna have to be at the crib and latch it. Like, yes, did I have to go through that sometimes as a kid? Yes, I had siblings, so it wasn't as bad. But that was out of necessity. That was out of my parents had to go out and make money. My parents had to go out and do what they had to do. A lot of sacrifice. They sacrificed that so I could have a better future. So they want my children to have a better future than I had. So I have to carry it forward. I don't want my kid to be a latchkey kid. I don't want my kid to even fraternize with the latchkey kid. And it goes back to like a saying, hard times create hard people.
Hard times create strong men.
Yeah, strong men. And strong men create soft times, and then soft times create soft men.
Soft
And then
men create
exactly.
hard
So
times, yeah.
I don't want my kids to be soft, but
That's
I'm saying like there's a lot of things they don't
It's a
necessarily.
great book, by the way.
They can learn through teachings. They can learn through my wisdom and me passing down the wisdom. They don't necessarily have to go through the fire for them to understand and learn a lesson. Is basically what I'm trying to get at.
Sometimes you do.
Sometimes you do, and I'm not gonna coddle him.
Yeah, you
I'm
can't
gonna
hold
let him
his
bump
hand.
his head. You feel me? Go ahead, do some knucklehead shit, cool. But also, I'm gonna be there to make sure you don't do something that you can't come back from. You feel me? Type of thing.
And I'd like to think that we all would say, like, no to this answer, to this question. But would you ever feel like you are screwing your kids up
For what?
for just? Actually, let me not say that because I'm gonna keep going back to them just being like closed in and not on the outside to really do what they need to do. So never mind on that question.
It sounds like you're scared that your kid's gonna be a weirdo.
It's not. No, it's. I mean, it's possible. It's possible. It's possible.
What about the weirdos that's already in the public schools and the private schools?
Exactly, bro. There's weirdo. Like
There's weirdos everywhere.
everywhere, bro. And I think as long as you do the clubs, you're in teams, you're gonna get the socialization, bro. You're gonna meet people. You feel me? Like there's just no way.
And
Like,
you got the internet.
that's another thing. I'm gonna have to keep a keen eye on my kid on the internet.
Come on, man.
Internet is crazy.
Bro, you about to go to sleep. He's the screen in his face.
Okay,
How can he
but
control that?
also I'm gonna have an understanding. Well, Lord willing, and when the time comes, I would pray and I would hope that when the time comes, I have an understanding with my child. I don't know. It sounds good. It all does sound good, but you don't know until you're in the situation. And it's crazy how we even got all the way over there because that I didn't even get to like ask the question for real. But that was actually a really good convo, and I like that because that's a real thing.
But the premise of everything, that was said, I just want to be able to not deprive some of the experiences that I didn't have and let my kid be able to like have them. Of course, I don't want you to go rob a bank or something like that. I didn't rob no bank. I didn't want you to go rob no bank. But certain things that
Just because you didn't do something, does that mean your kid can't do it?
What exactly are you asking?
Yeah. Well, yeah. And give us an example.
I'm just saying. That's extreme to rob a bank, but
Yeah.
What if, you didn't do something, but your kid wants to do it? For example, did you play football?
No.
What if your kid wants to play football?
Play football. I encourage it. Community. Connections.
Yeah.
Learn how to take a hit and get back up.
Okay, but he doesn't need to be in public school to do that.
Yeah. Of course not.
Yeah.
Nor private school, of course, he doesn't have to be in homeschool. And my thing is, like, if you're just picking up your son or daughter from football practice all day and you're going straight home without them being around nobody else but their parents and sibling.
And their teammates.
Yeah, but then there's the sense of, hey, my son or daughter is not, building a rapport outside of all of this. I'm just taking them straight home.
But
bring them straight home.
Yeah, what do you need to build a rapport for outside of this? This is where the kids start kissing each other at fourth grade.
Now we're going to the extreme levels of it.
But this is if you don't mention these extremes, this is why these extremes become more popular and they become more prevalent. And then now it's like, oh, where did we go wrong?
The more you don't talk about it, you'll never know how it's going on.
Yeah, bro. It's a real thing.
It's a slippery slope.
I remember fourth grade logging onto Facebook. Who looks better?
Rate me.
Who looks better? And they put me against a pretty nigga. Oh man. And now I'm getting killed. now I'm getting killed, boy.
Facebook, what a time.
Yo. Oh my goodness. But yeah, man.
Yo, doing To Be Honest is at 7 p.m.
Yeah,
What? Go to
like
go
my
to
status
bed.
for a rate. I liked it by accident. Rate 3. Oh man, I didn't mean to like it. I didn't mean to like it. To be honest, I don't really know you. Rate 4. Oh shit.
Yo,
that was when Instagram was the old logo.
Oh shit was nasty, bro. But it built characters. To Pete's point, I think it builds character.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Builds character.
It got to build character because if you don't have character, bro, it's gonna be a long way in this world.
Yeah, and I think it gets to a certain point. Okay, maybe I start my child off public school. Maybe
it's all about what you could afford. At the end of the day,
that too. That's what I'm saying. That too. I was gonna say that too, bro.
Like these schools is not cheap.
Cheap.
It's damn near paying tuition for college.
Yes,
that
bro.
same money you could save for college.
Mad bread, bro.
But it depends if you're balling.
And then okay, go ahead, send your kid to East Rampo if you want.
Shout out to East Rampo.
Shout them out, but if I have any say in it, no thank you.
My kid not going to East Rampo.
No thank you.
Yo.
Shout out
Oh
East
my
Rampo.
god. Yo,
not
shout out East Rampo for
I
real.
got a couple of my favorite teachers that went there.
Nah, for sure.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Shouts to all of you guys. But
No,
if
word.
I have something to say about it, it ain't gonna be no
That's a fact.
ain't gonna be no Ramapo, man.
Yo, what? East
None
Rampo.
of that.
But speaking of picking your wife, like you were saying earlier, how long do you think you know when you chose the right person? Like how long did it take you to realize you found your shorty? Like,
I love the fact that he's the only one in the relationship. So those questions always get asked to him.
Oh,
Yo.
all right. How long did I know? That was the question, right? How long did I know?
because I had a conversation the other day, and they're like, so, "Do you guys believe in love at first sight?" And I'm like, "Love at first sight." I never seen someone, and I'm like, "I love you."
Yeah, not love at first sight. Definitely infatuation at first sight for sure. Like,
Some people say 3 months they get married. I'm like, 3 months and get married.
3 months get married.
See how his eyes lit up? like what?
3 months get
But
married.
you remember that guy we met on the cruise? He said after like a couple months he married that girl.
Hey man,
It happens when you know you know. But
Well, I haven't been at that level, honestly, but I feel like we kind of answered this last pod. Sometimes it's just, for me, it's just the experiences that we go through. It's certain things that, and, not to sound like a broken record, some of the things that I found myself into, I'm not able to see a way out of it without some help. And sometimes there's nobody to help you but your girl. When you're, moving around, you can't really think straight. Have that person to ground you and come to a decision, and everything works out. I mean, not everybody can do that. Some people actually give like really bad advice, like bad advice. But I haven't really got anything like that from
you.
Know what I mean?
I don't know.
Can't believe I just did it again.
I don't know because I'm single, so I clearly haven't found the one.
That's by choice, though.
What do you mean? What, the fact that I'm single?
Yeah.
I feel like everyone's single by choice.
Well, not everyone.
Yeah, not everyone.
Yep.
Some people I feel like legit can't.
Yeah, I think some people, as just the circumstances.
No, I feel like they just choose not to settle. I feel like
that's
everyone
different.
could get someone.
That's different then. Yeah. The knowing your worth type of
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
You can get someone. It might not be the person you want, but I feel like people are single by choice.
That's selfish.
Or in a relationship by choice.
That too. That's another conversation they
You
don't
feel me?
wanna
Some
have.
people choose to get married. Some people choose not to get married. Some people choose, everything is a choice.
That's a fact. No, yeah. Okay, yes, I'm single by choice. And I don't know. How do I know when she's the one, or how long does it take to know that she's the one?
Yeah.
I don't know. I really don't.
Every situation is different.
Yeah, I think every situation is different. So I don't know, but Lord, send the one.
So
Careful. Careful, nigga. Careful, nigga. Careful, nigga. I see. Nigga licked his list like there was a steak in front of him.
So have you ran into the right one before? Previously?
Have I
Recently?
ran into the right one before previously? That's a good question.
Or are you just playing the field just to play the field?
Or am I just playing the field just to
Yeah.
play the field? Okay. If I'm gonna answer this truthfully, because I like to be truthful on this podcast, on this show.
Yeah.
My counterparts can't quite say the same.
100%. 100%.
I feel like, no joke, bro. Sometimes I feel like, you're in a situation, and it might be a situation that might be good for you and it's ideal, but you as a person, you're not quite ready for that situation.
Mm-hmm.
You're not quite ready to be the person it requires to maintain and to tend to that situation. So it's very possible that I could have came across the one or one of the ones. I don't think we only have like one ideal person for us.
So you think
7 billion, 8 billion people on this earth. You think only one person is like a match for you? I think it could be multiple people. So I think yes.
with knowing that it could be multiple people, are you in favor of monogamy?
Wow, we're a little everywhere today, huh? I like to believe that I'm monogamous. Yes. Polyamory, polygamy, that's never quite enticed me. It sounds cool, it sounds good, but
Yeah.
you have 2-3 women now nagging you? No thanks. Like what? Like no
Nagging you.
thanks. 3 different people, 3 different personalities, 2 different personalities. I'm saying 3 like like I thought about it. I need 3 of them. But I'm just saying like it sounds cool in theory, but once you actually like put into practical situations, like think about it, break it down. 3 different energies, 3 different menstrual cycles,
I mean, it doesn't have to be. It could be 2.
3 different sets of
3 different sets of what?
Man's a sick.
Yeah. No, but I would like to think that I'm monogamous, man. You feel me? 3 different sets of Buddhas. Yeah.
But what's stopping you from finding the one right now?
Oh, what's stopping me from finding the one?
Yeah.
That's a good question, Pete. That's actually a good question. Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
I really don't know. And also, like, I would like to say that everything I'm doing right now is with intention. So I just feel like I'm also like at a place where I want to better myself in all aspects, financially, spiritually, physically, mentally. So I'm doing a lot of work on myself, and it's almost like I'm in this limbo phase where I want a partner and I want somebody to share that with, but I'm also like not really tripping because like I'm in a season of progression and I'm in a season of like almost like building. So it's like that's not quite my main focus. So it's like one of those things when the Lord, when the time is right, I believe the Lord will send the right person towards me.
Nice. That
Good
sounds
answer.
great.
You know?
Sounds great. That sounds really good.
Yeah. So it's like one of those things. Like, don't get me wrong. You know, there's a lot of, and nowadays you see a lot of beautiful faces.
You do.
Beautiful on the outside, but then you know you get
Ugly
to know
souls.
them. Now I wouldn't even say ugly souls. Sometimes there's not much there, not much substance, and I wouldn't even say it's ugly. It's just underdeveloped. You know, like you know, it leaves a lot. It leaves a lot to be desired. So it's like, okay, you're pretty, but what else?
Understandable.
Looks are fleeting. You know.
Yeah.
What's your personality like? Do you know? Are you nurturing? Are you thoughtful?
It's only.
Do you know how to cook?
That's the first thing you see, and then once you start to go deeper, you know.
No, for sure.
Yeah. Understandable. You mentioned good. Great answer.
Thank you.
Yeah. You mentioned you were in a season of progression. We can all admit that you are not where you were, you know. Where you are now is not where you were like 2-3 years ago. Right?
Yes.
That's fair?
Yeah, that's fair.
And we've also had talks as a collective where it's just like, hey, maybe it is time for me to like, you know, find somebody for myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then that's just not the case. So do you think that just contributes to you not being able to be committed right now?
Ooh, I wouldn't necessarily say it's an issue of me not being able to be committed.
You just choosing not to be committed.
Yeah, it's more so like, okay, I haven't found a person where I want to commit to, so I'm not gonna be playing with these with anyone's heart. I'm not gonna play with anyone's feelings. So I'd rather.
So you always like in every situation you're in, you always keep it a buck with them, and you tell them your intention.
So
clearly,
you know, I think the biggest issue nowadays with modern dating is that out the gate, before we even get to know somebody, we want to like set expectations. Like, oh, I want something serious out of this. I want this out of this. But
you gotta let it fall through. Let it play out.
Until you get to know the person, until you get a better understanding of who that person is, how do you know what you want out of this person? How do you know if this is a person that, you know, is worth taking serious or worth actually getting to know deeper? You know, just because what they look good, just because, you know, what is that determining factor? So I hear what you're saying. You know, you want to be intentional and transparent from the jump, but also sometimes you don't know. You're one person's first night kill might be another person's wife, and vice versa.
That's a fact.
So it's like a lot of times, you know, you go into a situation like, oh, I'm just trying to be casual. You know, oh, and now you just put your foot in your mouth because like this person could have been something of substance, something that you could have seen long term with, but you wanted to come out the gate, oh, I'm just trying to be casual. So now in her head, it's just automatically, oh, this person's just trying to get my pants, and he's not looking for anything more. But honestly, something more could develop. But now we'll never know because he already came out the gate talking about some casual, I'm just trying to swag it. So like now it's, you know. So I hear what you're saying, but also I do try to be honest. Like, you listen, I'm moving with more intention, and I'm getting a bit older, so I'm looking for specific qualities, and I'm looking to date more seriously. But that's about it. I'm not about to say, oh, I'm looking for a girlfriend. I'm looking for this. That. Let's get to know each other.
So let's say you do find those certain qualities in a woman. What happens next? Why is it not made official?
I never say. Well, if I find those qualities that I'm looking for in a woman, and the feelings are mutual. The feelings have to be mutual. Just because I think she's fly doesn't mean she think I'm fly. Yeah. Very rare, but you feel me? I'm just saying, like, it has to be compatible. Like I've been in situations where
it's not compatible.
It's not compatible. Shorty digging me, but I'm not quite digging her. You feel me? So.
I'm sorry, I got all the questions.
Bro, I got all the answers.
All right, so are you ever in a situation where you already know it's not compatible, but yet you still find yourself there anyway, just playing the game?
I must say, I've been in situations like that. And I'm be honest, sometimes it's mutual. Sometimes we both understand what it is. Maybe one understands before the other. But we eventually do get to to a common ground, and then that conversation needs to be had in detail. Mm-hmm. And what does that look like? Whatever that may mean, closure. And let's be honest, we're grown, like I'm sure Roby's done it, You feel me? Like I only say Roby because he's been in long-term relationships, but
yes, sir.
Roby's the other single guy, the other bachelor on here, so I gotta, you feel me? Like I'm trying to relate to him in that way. You've been in situations where you don't necessarily see a long-term future with a person, but you guys are still cool, and okay, things might get intimate every now and then.
Pause it.
We're grown, bro. It is what it is. But I think that, like you said, that communication goes a long way. Mm-hmm. And if the situation doesn't serve you, you got to find a way to get out of that, or whatever the case may be. Mm-hmm.
So do you know off rip that the situation is not going to serve you? Like,
do you ever know off rip?
Yeah, I don't think.
I feel like that's like one of those situations you got to be in, and then you see where it goes from there.
I think sometimes you have an idea.
Yeah.
Like a lot of times, listen, I'll tell you right now. Sometimes I see potential, and I'm like, all right, you're beautiful physically, but you could just tell that's not a good person.
You could tell? You got a vision like that?
Yo, the Lord gives you discernment, bro. There's nothing you can't do with the Lord on your side. You feel me? Like, like sometimes you could just, like, beautiful, but you're just not a good person.
Yeah, like a bad intuition.
Okay. Or just something that like tells you, all right, this is not gonna, like, this isn't for me.
Yeah. And
let me just stay away. But other times you like, yo, like it's one of those things you gotta touch the stove to see if it's hot. Yeah. You gotta touch the pot. Let me see if it's hot. Mm-hmm. And then
when you bully,
burn. Yeah. Now you getting burned. No pun intended.
Yeah.
Not me, but I'm just saying.
Can't have that.
Yeah. But yeah, man. Any other questions? You guys are full of them today, huh?
I mean, I got a few. If we're still on the same subject.
Yo, let's save some for the rest of the episodes. Huh?
All right, yeah, all right.
We got a lot of episodes.
Okay.
Feel me?
No problem. Yo. It's just they're just pouring out of me today.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah. That was bad though. What about you?
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to be the one to But yeah.
What about you, man?
I'm listening. What about me?
Are you openly like dating right now?
Openly dating? I wouldn't say yes.
You wouldn't say yes? What would you say?
No.
No.
I'm not dating right now. I'm not dating. I don't think I'm in the space to be dating right now. I just got out of a situationship, so, I want to be to myself. I want to be selfish.
You're in your progression stage too.
Yeah.
You want to be to yourself. So what you're not doing, you just like. So basically, you're like abstinent. You're just.
I am abstinent.
Is there ever gonna be a moment in time where you're just gonna be like, "Yo, enough is enough. I need to get back out there."
It's there.
Yeah, dude.
It's just a matter of time.
Yeah, like what I was really asking is how soon would that be? Like
How soon
long?
would that-
How long does it take for you to get over a bad situation?
I don't know. It all depends. There's no time frame per se.
What about you, sir?
What? Huh?
How long does you in the hot seat today, my guy? I was asking him how long does it take because he mentioned that he just got out of a situationship and he wants to stay to himself. He's in this progression era, like you.
Yes. He just got out of a situationship.
No, relationship.
Oh,
Relationship.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's what I thought he said.
Relationship.
Okay. Those two things are
Yeah.
two different things.
Okay, my apologies. My
No, it's all
apologies.
right, it's all right.
Yeah, but he just mentioned that he got out of a relationship.
How long does it take to move on?
How long does it take to move on, bounce back, and get yourself out there? Start
Well, I think
prospecting.
there's a little nuance to the question. So it depends how things ended. It depends how you guys split, but also it all depends how fast you meet somebody else. So there's that as well.
There is that.
I love these conversations, fellas. It feels real vulnerable. It feels real honest.
I think it's the weather today.
Is it the weather? A
Think
little
so.
rainy and
It's a
shit.
little rainy.
Yeah. You about to go? You about to hit the crib cuddle with Shorty?
No, that's not gonna happen. I think when I go home, I'm probably just gonna, get myself ready for work. Do some laundry, and that's about it. That's about it. She's at work right now anyway, so
Okay.
yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I wish I had something for you guys, but I don't.
Nah, you good, bro. It's all good. It's all good.
So the overall, verdict is, we just wait. We just wait. Something comes along, and whenever I'm ready, I'll get into that. Basically.
The way you just said it, that's not. I don't think that's quite what we said.
You also don't want to feel like you're robbing your essence in a way. You know what I mean?
What are you talking about?
Yeah. What robbing your essence? What does that mean?
Like you also don't want to make it seem like you're losing yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You definitely don't want to lose yourself.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know, man. I just listen, bro. Like, what? You'll never go broke chasing riches, but you might go broke chasing.
Bitches.
So, I say get yourself right, get your life in order, and
It's gonna come, bro.
the women will always be there, bro. There is no rush. There's no. And I was actually just talking to my mom about this. Shout out my mom. Love you, mom.
Oh, she was talking about your menage, where your menage at?
Yeah, she was asking me, we were just talking. She was like, oh, like, what are you waiting for? Me and my sisters. I'm like, yo, listen, mom, like.
That's a telltale sign, if you ask me. When your parents start getting wind of you, like, yo, what are we doing?
Well, I feel like your parents probably saying that because they getting old. They want grandkids.
They want grandkids, yeah. That's exactly right.
Yes,
It's so selfish.
That's exactly what I'm trying to say. Like once they start getting on your back, it's like, yo, bro, like what are you doing?
I feel like it's
we
selfish
getting older?
for your parents to ask you for grandkids because at the end of the day, those are your kids. Like you're gonna be the ones.
Not necessarily asking for grandkids, but more so on the lines like, yo, are you ever gonna take somebody serious? Like, what are we waiting for? Like, you're only getting older too. I'm getting older, but you're getting older as well.
Okay, but if my parents have my best interest at heart, they'd rather me be mindful and take my time and get into something that's actually beneficial for me than just do something just to do it, just to give them grandkids. Like, you know how many people I know with kids that are miserable? I feel like I say this every episode, but there's people in situations that are absolutely miserable, bro, because they just kind of just got into it by accident, or they just went with the flow, letting the wind blow them any which way, and now, salute.
Yo, what's the question of the day?
Yeah, I'll be honest.
It was long-winded today.
I don't. Yeah, nah. We covered a lot. We might have to split this up into two. I'm gonna keep it 1,000, bro. I really don't have a question of the day. I feel like Pete kind of covered a bunch of questions.
I did.
I think we might be good on the question of the day.
I think we did it, man. Well, yeah. I did ask a lot of questions.
I think we did.
Yeah, long-winded.
This was I feel like this was a good convo. We touched base on a couple things, but I really did like the public school and private school convo. That was a good one. That was a good
Yeah, I
one.
like that. I like
was a
that.
good one. I like
Sometimes you need to have conversations like that, man, just to gauge where everybody's at.
Yeah,
I
you
learned
know?
a lot about you guys today.
No, I learned a lot about you.
Me?
I didn't know you cape for public schools like that.
I ain't know he did Walton.
Walton.
Yeah, I did a little ballroom dancing.
I'm about to change your contact name in my phone and put the little dancing emoji next to it.
Sure. I mean, it's your phone. What do you want me to do about it? But yeah, man. We did it.
Any plans, guys?
I got a party I'm doing on the 4th, Thursday.
Okay,
But by the time they see this,
Yeah.
party over. But I'm doing a brunch on the 20th, so pop out. Size restaurant.
20th?
Yeah, December 20th.
Oh, they changed the date?
Yeah. Actually, no, I lied. The 13th. 13th. They changed it. They changed the date.
Oh, they did? Okay.
13th.
All right, man. Pete?
What are you doing?
Do I have anything coming up? Nah, I don't got nothing. Nah. I'm trying to be more active on social media.
Yeah.
As of today, as of this very moment, because I know we talked about digital footprint, but we got to turn it up. We have to. We need to get ourselves out there. We need to interact more. Something got to give. And Pete, that's not his bag, and Roby just refuses to do it. So whatever.
No, I'm gonna get there. I'm about
to make a personal IG. I'm about to, get back out there.
It's me. It's
Feel
definitely me, but I'm gonna get out there.
You feel me?
Sure.
Cause I'm not gonna front. I was on IG. I'm looking at a couple people's pages. I'm like, I see them doing some. I don't want to name no names, but people are doing reviews. People are doing this. They're doing that. They're vlogging. They're doing this. I'm like, yo, this is dope, bro. Like, I know we talk about digital footprint like it's a terrible thing, but yeah, I don't think it could be all bad. I think
I mean,
I
as long
never
as
said it like it was bad. I just said certain things you just gotta
don't say
be
anything
mindful.
too
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
Yeah, stuff like that.
I think we could use it as a tool and progress. So
For sure.
be on the lookout for that, guys. I know y'all don't really care, but yeah, they don't even interact with us, bro. Whoever be watching, whoever be
shout out to
watching,
y'all.
yeah, shout out to y'all. Man.
We'll remember y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all get some merch when we blow up.
We got it right here with you guys.
We
Right
gonna
here.
look back, niggas had 22 views.
Yeah. And then it's like
Well,
100 grand up, 100,000 up, 100,000 up. Yo, we got y'all right here, man. Whoever's watching, we got you right
Yo,
here.
giveaway at 100 followers on IG.
Facts. 100 followers, subscribers.
One-on-one photo shoot with PJ, with Pete.
What?
Huh?
What does that mean?
Like a photo shoot.
You know how Chris
Complimentary.
Brown does the photo.
Oh, the meet and greets.
Me agree with PJ.
Meet and greet with me. No thanks, man. I can see how that could go a different way.
Yo, I was gonna say they get a free photo shoot, man. Whoever 100 followers, yo. All right, yo.
Oh, I'll give them a free photo shoot.
That's what you
Yeah.
feel me? We do like
I'm
a
not
little
taking.
raffle or something.
I'm not taking pictures with anybody, but I can give you a free photo
No.
shoot.
Yeah, you're a shooter. You do.
Yeah, I could do my thing. I could do my thing.
But all right, man, I think we did it, man.
We did it, man. This has been the Breachpoint podcast. Tell your people you love them.
Yes, hold your people close. Breach.
Breach out.